Imelang, Abshing, Dimacheroni, Sanbingilela nonke, emaphethelweni onke, as a South Africa, Nala, wherever you are, La Ukona. I believe if you are watching us today, it means you have liked our page, of which is Virtuous Women Ambassadors. We welcome you. This is the Virtuous Women Ambassadors, and my name is MBALI, and I am the host for this show, Yabantu Besifazane. Today we are bringing you a women's talk, basically about Umuntu Besifazane, La City Corner, #Women Arise, #TALITA KOUM. Ila sizovuselelana khona, sizoxoxa nabantu besifazane, sisherelana ulwazi nendlela esingasizana ngazo ekutheni we overcome our life challenges endleleni. I believe we are going through different situations emakhaya, and siyadinga omunye nomunye engazuthi kwesinye isikhathi ungezwa uvele omunye umuntu, so that you may overcome whatever that you are going through. So today I am not alone, but I have 4 beautiful women that are with me here on studio, from KZN, Namaphetelo, Sanbonani leaders. Okay, you are looking so beautiful namhlanje. I believe ukuthi lolu suku kade nilungiselele. Okay, I must say to all our viewers, thank you so much for liking our page and for choosing us as the Virtuous Women Ambassadors. We hope and believe ukuthi konke esizokusho la, it will be of benefit for everyone, also emakhaya. Siyabonga kakhulu, and I'd like to thank Tina Songi Sikhona la, to all the ladies who honored this invite, ukuthi sizoxoxisana kabanzi ngazo zonke izinto esibhekana nazo. I believe we all have different backgrounds, and for that reason kusenza sibe abantu abahle. Ngiyithi iyona into eyenza ukuthi sihlobise umhlaba lo esibona, just because we are different in colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to start, I'd like to introduce our beautiful ladies. Hey, labantu besifazane bangichaza kakhulu, and when I think about where they come from and the things that they do, nami ngivele ngingazi. We have uSamkeli Silwe Luthuli. She is a doctoral or a PhD candidate at UKZN, and she has lectured in psychology part-time at UKZN, and she is currently working as a junior researcher at one of the research centers called UKZN, where she focuses on research projects that aim on empowering abantu besifazane. She has published an academic book chapter on one of her research projects with young women, and she has presented her work on various academic conferences around South Africa. Can we give her just a little bit of a round of applause? Thank you. All right, so we also have Ukoni Zuma. Ukoni Zuma once had a ministry when she was still in varsity, I believe. She was a founder of a Women of World, but currently she is the founder and a CEO of Izenzo Media. She is the chief editor of Izenzo online magazine as well. She is also a deputy chairperson at Divine Versal. She's a qualified social worker again. But also studied e-journalism at UNISA and currently doing a business management at UNISA. Yes, ngitshelile ngathi sinabantu besifazane and bafundile ke la besifazane. All right. We also have usisi engiyibiza ngosi Space, ubaba Lwandaba. A woman with a very, very beautiful smile. Okay, Usi Space again. She obtained her BTech in public management from ADUT, and a certificate in project management at Gamelin, and she is currently studying towards her honors in public administration at UKZN. She has worked as a public servant for eThekwini municipality as a senior community mobilizer. She is also a businesswoman. She's the event planner, the program director, the life coach, and mentoring. She is also a facilitator. That is Ubababa. Okay. And then we have Zipo Zawadi from Zawadi Communication. She's the charismatic woman. Another woman with a very beautiful smile as well. She is also a life coach and motivational speaker. Uzipo, it's a woman that I admire so much. She's also a very good program director as well. She has a life coaching program that she runs under Zawadi Communication. Thank you so much, Zipo. Thank you. All right, to get in on our conversation namhlanje sithe vuka umuntu wesifazane uzivuthulule vuka umuntu wesifazane. We'll start by speaking about a fortified woman. We all believe ukuthi umuntu wesifazane she's a pillar, a strong woman, a strong thing or a strong asset in the house. And I believe she is a person to depend on. In the Bible, if that's in quote, in the Bible, she is introduced as a helper. Now, when I was about a helper, kudinge umuntu lapho o fit, umuntu o prepared, umuntu onekhali zonke. So basically, when we talk about a fortified woman, sikhuluma ngomuntu ohlome ngeindlela zonke. So tell us, Miss Ntuli, esikhathini samanje, esikhathini esibhekene naso singabantu besifazane, yiziphi indlela esingahlomisana ngazo nesingase-equipha ngazo ekutheni we may reach our destinies?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu Sisi MBALI. Ngizothanda ukuqala ngezwi elikumshumayeli 10:10. Likhuluma ngokuthi imbazo ifithundu oyisebenzisayo usebenza kanzima. So nathi esingabantu besifazane kubalekile ukuthi whatever skills esinawo sizama ukuthi siwasharpenishe. Siye esikoleni kufanele sesikoleni, if une talent, if une skill esithile, you have to go and wenze lelo talent ukuthi libe more sharper so that uzoyivulela amathuba angcono. So I will focus more kwi party education because khona into eyenzeke ezisingabantu besifazane mesikhulu uthola ukuthi intombazane misancane asi-encourage indaba yesikole siyitshelwa ngokuthi hayi musukwenza kanje because uzokwenza kanjani emzini kanjani. So I would like ukuthi ngikhuthaze abazali ukuthi bakhuthaze amantombazane mesakhulu ukuthi yes, as a woman we are born for greatness and for success. And also your dreams are valid.
Yes.
So nje umuntu esakhula fanele akwazi lokho. Uye esikoleni uyazi ukuthi as umuntu wesifazane kufanele ube namaphupho. Because lento yashaya because umukhulu nale misalisi ngikhulela ukuthi ngizale ingane ngiyogana, then as ukhula ugcina usungena direction usenayo vision about impilo yakho, usolo ukuthi usungena ebudlalwaneni just because kunezinto ezidingayo nothi for ama reasons asuke selasowa ngempela. So kubalulekile ukuthi sibakhuthaza abantu besifazane ukuthi bayi empowerishe through education nokuthi balula ama skills abo. So ukufunda because ingane sesikhuluma nazo is not about mhlawumbe university kuphela. You can also go to ama-activity.
Yes.
As long as you have a dream, you have a vision, leyo vision uwenze sure ukuthi you get ama skills athile ukuze ukwazi ukuthi ube na something ozokwazi ukuthi okay, this is trustworthy nokuthi ukwazi ukuthi uqasheke. And mesibuka kuma communities ethu we know, and as much as we don't have ama-role models amaningi, but we can all agree ukuthi if uye esikoleni wafunda, you are much better nomuntu ongayanga esikoleni wafunda. Because uyibe emathubeni ukuthi uqasheke, uthole umsebenzi ozokholela kangcono, ukwazi ukhola imali engcono, ukwazi nokuthi uprovide for umndeni wakho, because imindeni eminingi ibanjwe yithina abantu besifazane. So unenye inkosi ejwayele eyasho uDenzel Washington uthi dreams without goals are just dreams. So if you don't have ama goals, lawo ma dreams possible ukuthi agcine ngafezekanga. So ungathi usamncane usayi ngifuna ukuba udokotela nani, but if ungabanga ne vision oyibhale phansi ezokugada ukuthi from here usuka lana uye la uzofika la ufuna ukuya khona. So kubalekile ukuthi uachieve ama dreams akho, ube ne vision oyibhale phansi. So I think most of abantu bafela lapho ukuthi umuntu agcine namaphupho nje. Kodwa mase sekufanele sibona ama results asingabonakala we. So one of my strategies engiwasebenzise mina, because yeah, sometimes we think mhlambe omunye athi hayi phela basho kahle ngaphona bona baqhuma emakhaya right ba right ngizofunda ngani. Esikhathini samanje i-education isi-accessible, akusafani nakuqala. Kukhona o-NSFAS, kukhona nje if uthole information e-right uyabona ukuthi actually ayikho into engamvimbuzi ngephambili. So kubalulekile ukuthi from esikoleni okay uyazi ukuthi ufuna ukwenza i-degree ethile, ufuna ukwenza i-diploma ethile, ufuna ukwenza i-certificate esithile, ube nama-small goals, ngiyabiza kuthiwa ama-short term goals. So la short term goals is like izinto ozenza daily towards your bigger dream. Because ngeke bese ufike lapha, it's like unyuka step ngeke umane ugcina ufike phezulu. So uqala step by step. So esikoleni uyaqala uyayimisela, ungathi usimisela singamatric, no, uqala nje from the start uyayimisela because you've got a bigger picture. Uqhubeke lapho ube nama medium term goals. So lapho mhlambe sikhuluma ukuthi uya apply university, ufuna ifunding, wenza i-degree yakho yayiqeda. Then mase siba mhlambe nama long term goals. We lapho sesikhuluma oma inserve, usufuna experience, then usu apply umsebenzi. So omunye umuntu uzokhala ngokuthi hawu ngoba phela bakhona abahleli nama degree emakhaya, so kuhluke ngani. Yes, ukuze achieve i-goal ikhambisana kudinga ukuthi ube patient, ube discipline. Vele akusho ngoba nakhona usathele so step ukuthi yonke into isizoba smooth, ngeke kuzoba nje like yonke into kahle. So kudingeka ukubekezela, ufocus, ungagive up kwiphupho lakho osukunalo. So mangase kuthiwa ke okay fine wena uhleli ngoba uzena khona omakhelwana abahleli nama degrees, lese iqhamuka i-posting akini kwakhiwa some projects, umuntu oyaqashela lapho uba because koqala ngala abasuke benama skills. So kubalekile lo umuntu osifazane ahleze ehlomile because ama skills lawo nanokuthi ukufunda kwethu asenze thina kuphela, senzele imindeni yethu, then nalowo lwazi usutholile fanele uspread around the community. Ungathi ngoba usufundile usuphakeme usatholakala nani you have to mentor abanye abantu besifazane. Abantu besifazane bengaze beze bethola sebelandela abantu besilisa ngoba bafuna knowledge ukukhona. So be there for abantu besifazane, mentor ingane zangakini, ube ukwazi ukuthi okay usibani ufundile impela but akakuthwele ekhanda lokho akasenza ukuthi sithwale idomlungu kuya esikoleni. Yeah, so yeah, ngizothanda ukuthi ngibe lapho ukuthi nje umuntu osifazane nanokuthi you have to protect your dream. Kuningi khona istory engisithanda sa Joseph uJoseph sonke siyazi wayene-dream kusukela esamncane waze wakhula. So kuzoba nezinto ey'qhamukayo endleleni ezikuchallenge ukuthi mhlawumbe wenze bona into obonayo siyazi le nto uma ingenza izo-interfere with iphupho lami. So kufanele uprotect ngayo yonke indlela. Thina abantu besifazane we are exposed kwizinto ey'ningi, and ezinye izinto esiba-expose kuzona izona ey'gcina ukuthi umphakathi igcina isisibuka ukuthi hawu bathola ingane esamncane kwenzeka ukuthi nokuthi. Yes, mase kwenzekile bese iphupho lakho libhale phansi kuvuka futhi uphinde uyithathe akuphele lapho. So kubalulekile ukuthi u-avoide nje izinto oyibona ukuthi azi-add value kwiphupho lakho. So i-vision uma uyibhale phansi iyakuprotect, iyakukhava ukuthi ungayitholi usugcina usuwenza izinto ezizokwenza ukuthi impilo yakho igcine ingasayi la ofisa ukuthi iye khona. Ngiyabonga.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Tuli. I believe Sonke Emakaya, we noted the biggest thing that she spoke about: have a dream, have a vision. Before you even go to school, before you even start anything, but have a dream. Dream, have something that is going on in your mind about something. But then, now as you are outlining your into Sange, it comes to this. Another person would say, okay, but mina angikho angihlala as much as ngifisa ukuya e-varsity and given a degree, but angihlakaniphanga ngaleyo ndlela. And omunye umzali lapha ekhaya uzothi mina nginengane eyahamba ya-special school, right? Yona ihluke ngani, ingenza njani, you know, ukuze nayo izihlomise like everyone, ukuze iphumelele nayo njengawo wonke umuntu. Because at some point kwesinye isikhathi sinakuweya ukuthi umuntu o-right umuntu mhlawumbe uhambile wayefunda e-varsity or umuntu obthele i-degree noma i-honors or whatsoever. Iyiphi enye indlela ngaphandle kokuthi umuntu aye e-varsity angazihlomisa ngayo?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu Mbali. Even though like kunokuthi athi umuntu akahlaniphile nani nani, ukuya esikoleni akudingi ukuthi uzuhlakaniphe kakhulu. Ngiye ngithi mina into ebalulekile ukuthi lo i-effort oyifakayo iyona oyivunayo. So uma unikeze lokho okunikeze uyafunda then uthi usuyaproduce. So ngoba ngizamile ukuchaza ekuqaleni, abantu abaningi bayecanga ukuthi uke i-university ikhona yabo, but if usuwenza ama-goals akho kubalulekile ukuthi ube realistic. Ubonile ukuthi okay ume-cheeky awuphasanga kahle, okay, and mhlambe nokuthi ulungise akuhlangani kahle. But akhona namanye ama-options, ama-TVET colleges aya-offerisha ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi leso skill osukunaso usipholishe ukuze ukwazi ukuthi ube ngcono going forward. And uma une-business idea ifunani, kubalulekile ukuthi uthole lawo ma-basic skills, because if ungena knowledge you will pay. Because uzoqala umuntu uthole ukuthi awazi ngisho ukubhalansisa amabhuku akho. So if umuntu we-business ufanele at least ube nama-business skills amancane. If umuntu onethalente lokucula nani nani, that's why uthole ukuthi mhlawumbe abanye bagcina sebe uthole ukuthi khona izinto abazenzile wangayibona, but if uyile esikoleni bapholisha towards your dreams, because sinama-dreams angafani. Amanye ngiyazi adinga ukuthi nokuthi uzobe no-masters nani nani, adinga ukuthi upholishe. That's why adinga uza leli selithi leyo mbazo usuke uyinikezwe yona i-sharpnishe ukuze uma usuyisebenzisa ungasebenzi kanzima.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much. While we are there, now I have a dream. Singiyazazi ukuthi ngifunani. Ngiqale liphupho lami ngihambe ngesikoleni or ngiqale business. Uthi phela ngiqale business. Wonke umuntu uyayazi nami ngintombazane ngizake ngivusulule. Ngizake ngiphithise njengawo wonke umuntu. Ngithi sengihamba along the way, and then I realized, no, this is not me. This is not really what I want. you know. And some of us who told ukuthi sipushwa abazali ukuthi hambe esikoleni hambe uyokwenza ukuthi you're not even interested in doing whatever that you also hambe uyokwenza lo awukazi uzibone ngisho uzibona uyi-lawyer one day, but you do it anyway because uhlonipha abazali, and then uthi usuphakathi nendlela, and then you realize no, this is not me. Ngamanye amazwi ufika at a point whereby impilo isifuna uthathe ama-decisions are-drastic, you know, and the situation now is very critical at that moment. So much has been wasted already, so much has been invested. How do we overcome that fear? How do we overcome that fear of starting a new thing? You know, well, I believe they've got a lot of things going in their mind. Some of them because what can you do? You know, we are talking about already we understand a lot. How do we overcome that fear of starting a new journey towards our destinies? You can just tell us, Uguti, in your journey, I believe Uguti, you are a social worker. Out of the blue, excellence on your kitty, right? And I remember you even told me, she even I was like, this woman, what courage is this? You know, and then she decided to have a journalism. Tell us about that. How did you overcome that fear? Because you know what, I'm doing this.
Firstly, thank you so much for the platform, and with the ladies, you all look wonderful. MBALI, I think it's very important, firstly in life, to have a higher power. And if you don't have something that is higher than you that you submit under, you cannot expect to have a band to submit under you one day, whether you're a director or CEO or whatever, if now you do not submit under somebody. Yeah. And then higher power, you only book is being to start afresh. I'm a woman of God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in the Holy Spirit. And there came a time in my life when Unkulunkulu spoke to me and said, this is what I want you to do, this is your purpose. And the danger in that is that even the universe and all of nature hears. And when nature hears what God has spoken, it begins to act on that. Because nature submits to God. That is why the whale had to take Ujona because because you knew that you had to be safe. It was a figure because my word cannot fall. It's in the end. So in that process where now I'm a social worker, Unkulunkulu is calling me to ministry, Unkulunkulu is calling me to business, I had the worst time of my life. I resigned twice, I got fired once, until I realized it's okay, I just have to submit. I have to do this thing. I'm so scared, but God is higher than my fears. I needed to draw strength from God and say, Lord, you are not a man that you should lie, and you are not a son of man that you should change your mind. The things that you have spoken, oh God, they will come to pass. I just need to be faithful, Mina. I'm bringing myself to you, and you will do the rest. And yes, I think sitting down with my parents and telling them, it's okay, guys, and mind you, I'm not a designer before. Not all. So now they're just like, because I can't. And, you know, I won't get local. They, at the back of the mind, thinking, no, Lenan is probably possessed. I get to just you go through the whole process with the owners there. We are sebenza right, unemonti for responsibilities, now investment or also investing as you've got policies you need to pay for. Then God is saying to you, you need to have a media company. Like, what are you talking about? You know, but one thing I have learned is that your behavior needs to speak for you.
Okay.
I cannot say God is calling me to do His work and to be in the media, yet I'm the most undisciplined person ever. And the worst part is me, among these for my purpose, it wasn't just a matter of the media, it's also related to ministry. So I'm called for the media and I'm changing careers and I'm so scared, but I don't even look like a Christian, I don't even look like God. Because I always say, you can't tell me God is saying to start a church or whatever, but you can't do that. So that even this is what the Lord has laid in my heart and this is what the Lord is speaking to me. There's something different about you. So you draw power from God, and the power of God helps you to overcome that fear, and you just go all in. And my consequences almost jealous to God is going to help you. Because when I lost my tongue, really repossessed, I think in my mind I was just like, gee, what just happened? That day I just felt like, oh my goodness, what just happened? So team. But then I got over it. I'm like, you know, the things that I see that God is prepared for me, I might race than this car. Maybe I'm going to get in the garage. I own it.
Yeah.
I own it. When you get in the auto, you're just like, it's fine, I don't know what you're doing. That's a village, it's not the garage, own it. So I just trust in God so much, and I know that more yes, decision, because more longer than my decision, like when I got fired in 17 and when I resigned, it was always the same thing. It wasn't because now saying I can't, okay, I don't want to show you anything with teach. It was always the same thing until my parents were like, no, they're not us. Because I was young at that time. So, and back then I was even younger than now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also to add on what you're saying, I think the consistency in what you're doing. What you have started, you know, Abazala bakho njengomusho bakubona uqhubeka nayo leyo nto leyo, because at some point they won't believe you in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's very important ukuthi ube consistent in how were you able to do that, like to ensure that you are consistent, because I'm sure there are challenges that came along. You didn't just start and then everything was like boom, you know. How were you consistent? And because I know at some point you're like, God, are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, I'm not doing those, you know, the kids really does that, you know, because as fun, because this guy is going to go like I say, and you're like, it's God, and then you go have your you're like, no, give busy, you know. How were you consistent in the lane?
I think the biggest thing for me was when other people kept talking about it. I literally walk in town and who do not know me from above, so. And there's no exorcism, and I'm just like, no. But now, I'm like, what is this person talking about? Sometimes I meet people be like, no, you know, you look like someone who can just share something from God with me, and I just look at them like, no, I don't look like that. So these things that kept happening, like I said, the universe hears what God has spoken, and it will begin to conform and shape you. You just like you know, and you realize this I cannot run away from this thing. Then I heard someone say, you know, then there was an accident, it was a horrible story though. And then I don't know why I'm getting some compliments. I still have my legs. So I didn't just do this, and so that's how it happened. Just God really just reassuring me, this is what I needed to do. And I know the plan and the time as well, because you must wait for the time of God. So yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Connie. Yes, thank you so much, Connie, for sharing all that you shared. You know, now as you're saying that, I really, I think, Uvuma, Lendo Virtuous Women Ambassadors, it took me a very long time. I used to see Gibuge, spiritual mothers, the challenges and I'll be like, no, God. I was so stubborn. And when I got to varsity, it was even worse. God was like, no, I need you to do this thing. And as you are saying, I'm emphasizing that you're consistent. God speaks and no, it's me. No, it's me. You look at the response about what you are doing, and and then there's this word that says, unless it's your own intentions that are not part of what God has given unto you, because I'm a motive way to our fan, you understand. So for that reason, I believe has given that unto you. You will definitely conquer and overcome and win. Right? Thank you so much. Okay. While we are still on the notes, there's this word that says about women. It's Proverbs 14, verse 1, I believe. And now this thing says to me, so now I believe that dangerous. Sometimes and then and then you find yourself also messed up. Right? You understand? Now, yes, we have dreams. Yes, we've overcome fear. That really we need to avoid as women.
Siyabonga ithuba ngiyamngelela kakhulu ku-host wethu omuhle MBALI ladies. And thank you very much for affording us this platform, Virtuous Women Ambassadors, ukuthi sizokhuluma nabesifazane bonke abasemakhaya. Usamke ukukhuluma kahle, uMazuma ukukhuluma kahle ukuthi siyakhula funeke ube ne-vision. Funeke ube namaphupho. UMazuma uyakhuluma ngokuthi kunezinto ofanele ukuthi uyiqaphele endleleni kufanele ukuthi ulalelisise. Uyayizwa leyo ukuthi yini eyenzakalayo. Uyabo ungajabuliswa imisindo yonke kodwa kufanele ulalelisise ukuthi yini eyenzakalayo. And then you are raising something ukuthi uwesifazane unama-characters. True. There is a good character and there is a bad character. So today you are saying, woman, you are your greatest enemy. Usufundile usuwenza PhD. Samke, you can't be your greatest woman. Bese kuyabhidlika njengoba abantu ushomba umuntu wesifazane uhlakaniphile uyayakha indlu yakhe kodwa uyisula uyayidibhiza yena ngezandla zakhe. Mina umsebenzi wakho bosowuqalile omuhle sazi ukuthi nje hawo Samke sesiqhubeka igawuli libovu and you are looking up to her kodwa uthola ukuthi izinto zenzeka ngenye indlela, right? Also uNkulunkulu usekubizile Mazuma, you listen to this voice but uthola ukuthi along the way kunento engahlali, right? Okay, now in the result of that one is that endleleni sihamba sabe silekhe i-self-identification. Kungaba ukuthi ngifike endaweni ngafike ngaba comfortable. Uyabo uhamba uthola ukuthi hayi ngoba sengi-right sengigrupha no-Samke abantu ama-PhDs candidates uyabo sengigrupha nozipho abantu abakanjena, then uhambe uluze i-identity. So that is very dangerous uma umuntu wesifazane ukuthi uluze i-identity. You must be at all times ukwazi ukuthi uzi-identify ukuthi who you are, who I am, right? And more than that, we are actually wrong. So that is what is self-definition or self-identification. Also, what abilities onawo as umuntu wesifazane so identify but yini onayo okwazi what are your abilities. Also, abantu besifazane they lack a good attitude. Later they show for you to achieve anything, you need to have a good attitude towards what you want to achieve, right? Okay. Also, there is a good character that Mazuma has spoken about, which you must always portray a good character. Because the character iyakhulumela yona uyazi ukuthi ngisho usubuye uyibhedele njenganami at times. Mina abantu bayababuza ukuthi sisibhekisi ngoba uyakholwa nje akusabe ukukhuluma kanje. I'm like, yeah, angafike ezulwini sisela. I know my space in uNkulunkulu. I know futhi makufanele ukuthi ngikhulumeni. And ngoba sikhulela kule environment abanye bethu they've been exposed to izinto zepolitics that at times you need to engage on such issues without fear. Because this is how you see things. So akufanele ukuthi ucindezele le ndlela ofila ngayo ngendlela ubona ngayo izinto. Abanye bethu siyakhonza even nasebandleni because kunalento ukuthi masikhona nje sivuka siyesontweni and siyaphuma siyesontweni kunezinto efanele ukuthi sikhulume ngazo ungabi namahloni ukuthi ukhulume ngazo. Also, okwesibili sithe self-definition. Identify yourself, what are your abilities, attitude and character. Also, into elekhayo kubantu besifazane eyenza ukuthi bagcine umuntu uthola ukuthi there's this hate in her kuyilento self-acceptance. Ukhulumile kakhulu usamke ukuthi it is true ukuthi asiqhamuke emakhayeni afanayo kuma-backgrounds afanayo usikhulisele kuma-environments angafani. Khula mina nginabazali bami bobabili omunye akasenababazali, but that does not need to change you. But kufanele ukuthi uzi-accept ukuthi okay mina nginabazali kodwa njengoba nginganabazali impilo yami iyaqhubeka because you have a dream. Lekade samke ikhulume ngayo. Okay, abazali bami angisenabo but lento ngiyazi ukuthi keep on pressing on. uNkulunkulu ungibizile ngilo ngizwa lento noma ngilo ngizwa lempilo, right? So you need ukuthi uzi-accept wena ukuthi okay mina ngubabalo anginayo imali. I don't have to you end up living a fake life because you want to meet his standards. No. You want to belong to a certain group. No, you need to accept yourself. Which nina ihambilo ihambigcinela. Kodwa la ngiyakhona ngiyazi ukuthi ngibheke lapha. Also, sometimes uthi so we process lekade isho usamke noMaZulu uthola ukuthi ama-situations esizithola sikuwona ngoba kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi ukhule kahle wakwenza konke kahle kodwa uthola ukuthi uhlangane nesimo nje sizovele nje sikuginqe sikushaye phansi but uma usushayeke phansi wenze njani uyavuka uyithathe uyazi so that ungazuba naleya hate ngawe umuntu wesifazane, right? Okunye ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi u-identify your strengths ukwazi futhi u-identify your weaknesses. Lokho kusizela ukuthi la ubona ukuthi ugood kakhulu kakhulu u-excel kakhulu then la ubona ukuthi unama-weaknesses angithi siyazi ukuthi ama-weaknesses you can work around them, you can work on them. Yes, so you need to identify what okay, mina I'm good at speaking, mina I'm good at tuleni, I'm good at this. But when it comes to iskhat, I can't see and she's giving me that look, right? You know? Okay, so you need to have lezo zinto ukwazi uthole lezo zinto ngawo so that ungazubuildeka lezi zinto ezoqhubeka ngendlela. Lezi zinto zigcina ke mawukuthi awuwenzi sezigcina sezibuilda that self-hate in you.
Okay.
Zigcine so kunedalo in your head. Abantu abangifuni, abantu abayangizonda, angikhulanga kahle, nanga nama-failures akho la ayakumangalela. Uyacomplaina, uyacriticize ngendlela engekho right because noma ucriticize ufuna ucriticize kodwa ngendlela futhi ezoba nani ne-solution. Also uyajaja uyabona ukuthi ayi cha umbali ulengubo yakhe njengoba egqokile kuba beyithe ukuthi ibe ngathi you know ngenxa yokuthi there's a lot that is going on in your head. Uyayizwa ukuhleliwa ngitafula kodwa itafula alihlelekile like how sihlelekile la visuals women ambassadors. So ke ugcina sekubana lezo zinto ubese kugcina sekwenza uba low self esteem.
Okay.
Ake lapho uzuke nje usufika ke manje ekugcineni kwakho because you have allowed lezi zinto esikhuluma ngazo. Kunento eyayithi what you feed your mind is what you become. Into ishumayeza noma lefana nomzimba. Lokho esikudlayo yiloko kwenza ukuthi imizimba yethu iphile. That is why hlezi shunyayela ukuthi we must eat healthy, we must exercise. I know we are not doing that. I'm not doing that always. Mangikhumbulile. Okay. Sekusika manje kuyabanda kuvukeka ngikwazi uku-exercise but izinto ofanele ukuthi kahle kahle ngabe siyazenza so that zizopreventa ukuthi ezinye izinto zingaze zisondele nokusondela. But ke ake sithi ke yes sezenzekile lezi zinto zonke. Sithanda ukuthi in every problem kufanele kube nani kube i-solution. Nalana ke kuyenzeka ukuthi uzithole ukuthi mina sengulesi simo esishiwo base but ke ngenze njani ukuze ngikwazi ukuthi ngiphume. Ngiyithande izinto kaNkulunkulu ngiyathanda ukuthi sikhuluma ngezinto kaNkulunkulu ena sonke nabasemakhaya siwumphumela wezinto kaNkulunkulu regardless ukuthi uyakholwa noma awukholwa. So ke ngifuna nje siyibambe lapho. Ulithi kaNkulunkulu thina we are created after God's image.
Okay.
Mina into yahamba yangenza ngaba okay nje with life and ngaba okay with izinto ukuthi every time mangivuka or mangenza nanoma yini into efika kuqala emqondweni ithi I'm created after God's image. So ukuthi wena what you see cosmetically ukuthi nekhala enkulu noma ngemcondo hayi indaba yakho kodwa mina ngikwazi ukubona ukuthi I'm created after God's image. Uma wami uyakathi basesihleli sixoxa la yathi ubona ngivele ibuke esikweni nje uyinqondo ukuthi yazi nje ngaze ngamuhle sihleli sithathe nje but such things work ukamishumayeze wena uwedwa. Also have positive thoughts at all times. Get your positive thoughts, create realities. Ngalesikhathi into uhlezi ucabanga mina ngubase okay asebenzi njengamanje kodwa ngiyelinda ngiyazi ukuthi ngizosebenza and mase ngisebenza ngizothenga isite ngaphumuza ngithenga imoto you know mina ke angibanga senhlakeni ukuthi ngibe uqale ngesikolo uqale isikolo ngihambe naso kodwa along the way ngane ezu2 manje ngikhulisa umzukulwana kodwa my life is going on and ngihamba ngale ndlela engigculisekile ngayo ngilala ngiphumule ngoba ebusuku kufanele ukuthi ngilale afanele ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba umbali begqoka isicathulo esi-red fanele ngiyosifuna njengoba umazuma efake idubeli lelo fanele kusasa livele ngoba phela angikwazi ukuthi ngingadlula umbali leyingane you know. So you need to have great thoughts so that they will create ama realities. And okunye ukuthi until you become conscious of a problem onayo or a challenge onayo you'll be able ukuthi uthathe back ipower and ukwazi ukuthi ushintshe isimo sempilo yakho. So ngalesikhathi usacabanga with that hate thingy kusho ukuthi uzuke unconscious like ingqondo yakho izingakafunction kahle uyayizwa kodwa until you become conscious now you can slowly take power back and ube okay and ube back to your track. Ngiyithi mina ngubaba nje mina ngihamba nje kulane yami at my own pace and kwi-track right because ngiyazi ukuthi ngifunani. Ungaba right omunye umuntu uyajabulela yes abantu mabephumelela noma kukhanya ngifunda ndawonye kodwa jabulela abanye abantu makwenzeka izinto ezinhle because unale lethi if kwenzeka kumbali kusho ukuthi nami Nkosi uzongibusisa ngelinye ilanga kodwa hayi ukuthi phela umbali uzonela hamba yothenga isicathulo esi-red nawe usuyofuna esi-red wena uzozuza ube west ufuna esi-blue ufuna esi-green of the same type indlela yokocabanga no. Also usuqala uba conscious uyaqala manje ukuthi sikhumbulile ukuthi you lack self-identification usuyakwazi ukuthi-identify usuyaqala ukwazi ukuthi uzi-embrace mina ngubaba ngiyisidudla ngisithufuza uyayizwa leyo okay zikhona izithufuza ezinye ezinhle ezifana nozipho ezi-fresh kanje then uyaqala uyabona align nalabo bantu ukuthi okay bakhona abantu abayizitufuza why ngeke ngizowarishe ukuthi umbali uyisiyele you start embracing yourself uqale futhi uzithande self love because that's when most of abantu abasokola khona ukuthi abantu abaningi bathanda ukuthi ngifuna ukushada noma ngifuna ukuthi abantu mangifika bangamkele I mean if ungazithandi wena expect ukuthi thina sikuthande kanjani then uyakwazi ukuthi uqale uzithande wena lento iqala ngaphakathi then uzakuthiwe okudlile sikubona la ebusweni ukuthi hayi cha udle uhlobo khona into ekhona equbukayo ngoba ubonakala ebusweni. Also you must declare izinto about your life. Declare noma ubona udeclare ukuthi mina ngizoba ukuthi nokuthi ngoba abazali bami ababazange ukuthi bafinyelele esikoleni bayofunda mina ngikwazi ukuthi ngafunda ngaba kule level ulumka wami usefundile une qualification uhlele ekhaya noma enengane uyayizwa lonto declare things uqashule nje zonke izinto ozibonayo ukuthi ziwukhondolo ukuthi no kwenzekile lapha kodwa makufika kule generation yethu kwahluka kuthe makufika kwi generation kalumka kwahluka uma kufika futhi kwi generation kaYandisa futhi kuzobe sekuhluke kakhulu and ngiyakubona ngikhuluma about into engiyibonayo mina then if you uzokwenza lezo zinto then uzokwazi ukuthi ubuyele esimeni ube umuntu wesifazana ozokwazi ukuthi uqhubeke namaphupho akho ukwazi ukuthi ufezekise umbono also yenza a self note to yourself. Yes, it's very important. Have a self note. Sithe masicela ukuthi senzela wathi imsize for this talk wathi asisho some things and I thought okay, it's important ukuthi write a note to yourself. Uyayizwa leyo about what you think. You know, dear woman, dear Babalwa, you are talking to you. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. You are like a rain that waters the flower. The wholeness is in you. Uphelelisiwe ukuphelela kukuwe ayikho into oshoda ngayo izubona ukuthi khona engibona la ngishoda khona kodwa the wholeness is in you and you must always remember ukuthi who you are and ngalokho ukwazi ukuthi uzazi ukuthi you are more than enough. Awudinga omunye umuntu ukuthi azazokutshela ukuthi hey cha yasipho uhlezi kahle impela usu right ke la it's good ukuthi people are complimenting you kodwa qale ukwenza self note to yourself ngalezi zinto declare things and do all these things that way ke you kwazi ukuthi overcome this greatest enemy that is in you and this is not just something oyenza once noma esikhuluma ngayo ngoba hle it should be a continuous thing uke wakhuluma ngokuba continuous ne consistency that should be your life everyday life ukuthi this is me this is what I want and this is how I'm going to achieve it uma sengiachievile ngizokwenza ukuthi you know keep reminding yourself ungakhohlwa it's like ukuvuka uxubha amazinyo uyenzeka ukhohlwa uze umkhohlwa uxubha amazinyo noma ukhohlwa ukufaka iroll on uhamba emini uze ukuthi hey khona into engiyikhohliwe nawe empilweni yakhe akube khona into eshoyo ukuthi ekhona into engayenzanga yabo nje mina sengine tendency yokuthi mangiphuma ekhaya noma kuthiwa ngiyaphuma makuthiwa kulapha ngase KFC la kuhlukana indlela ngiye edrobheni noma ngiye Pine Town 3010 ngiyazi ukuthi fanele ngikhuleke and kuvele kwenzeke something mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi kade ngingakhuleka ngivele strike something bese ngiyathi ukuthi no angikhulekanga so lento fanele ukuthi ikick back at kuwena noma kuthiwa ubukhohliwe because we are human beings kodwa ikwazi ukuthi isheshe ikick back and when it kicks back now uyashesha ukuthi ubuyele esimeni then ubuyele futhi on your lane. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sis Babalwa. Just to like briefly say, I want to note on this point, ukuthi, angithi, the interesting ngayo lento yokuthi, sinale giant lengaphakathi kwethu, our biggest enemy, which is inside of us, is the power of knowing ourselves. All the things also outlined, our attitude, yonke leyo nto, I believe it's in the power of knowing who we are, where do we belong, where do we fit in, so that we can conquer the rest of the things, identifying ourselves ngendlela right, lokho kuzosiza ekutheni kuyona yonke into eyenzakala empilweni zethu ihambe nge-channel right, because we know ukuthi this is where I should be, this is where ilesi space sami mina ngi-operator la. Ngicabanga ukuthi iyona into esinikeza amandla, knowing who we are. Thank you so much, Sis Babalo. Okay, while we are still at that point again, I have done it all again now. Hey, I'm so highly motivated. Ngiyafunda sengizamile nga esikoleni. Okay, fine, ngalizama business, you know. Ngazama nala kuma relationship ngithi ngiyazama ngiyabamba. Ngiyabalansisa kubhalansi. Phela ngithi ukhonoke wathi lately in one of these social media statuses wathi hayi mnge ungaboni ngoba sekulungile manje nami ngike ngathi ukupatanisa ngabamba ngiyeka. That means there's a road esithatha which has the beginning and along the way in ama challenges. Right? And when kukhona isikhathi la where you hit rock bottom, when la uvela ushayeke nje uvesane nje ungazazi kwawena ukuthi umthetho khona isakhona ngempela lento yami, you know.
Yes, kuyenzeka mbali ukhuluma into ebalekile. Lalela, sonke siyawashaya amagoli. Washaya hey uthi umusuhlelo uyibuza uthi ke konje ngingase ngibewa yini ke lapha ya uyayibona yonke kodwa uma usushayela igoli akufuneka ukuthi uphile lapha ya kuleya ndawo oshayeke kuyona. Fanele wazi ukuthi in fact ukushayeka kunabantu ababanenhlanhla ukuthola ukuthi ababinazi izinto eziningi ababalisa ngayo uthola ukuthi impilo yakhe omnye ukhule nje it's okay okay fine siyambongela. Yabo nje mina kunezinto njengathi nje mangayishare labantu bathi nje wow babes uyayizwa leyo nami ngithi mangiyibona ngithi nje hey ingathi nje singabe ngabusavela uyayizwa leyo. So ke siyashayeka and ukushayeka akusho ukuthi sekukuphela komhlaba but uma usushayekile ushayeka wenze njani. Angithi sithi womanize #womanize yilento soyisho ukuthi usushayekile ke kade usebenza uright wazi ukuthi umuntu oright unemoto eright kwafuneka ukuthi ayibuyele emuva uyafunda usu at this level wenze njani kodwa into ebalekile ukuthi vuka ngoba kunamandla ala kuwena. Ngiye ngithi mina ngiyalithanda izwi lenkosi khona la uNkulunkulu ekhuluma khona nengelosi who's this angel now? Let Gideon hamba ngalo amandla akuwe. Right, ingelosi ikhuluma no Gideon hamba ngalo amandla akuwe. So kunezinto okufanele ukuthi empilweni uhamba uzibambe and ufuneka ukuthi masezenzeka lezi zinto uhlale phansi ureflect uthi hayibo naku ngiqala sengivuka umona sekwenzakalani uvuma ukuthi le iyangihlula Nkosi sekwenzakalani uyayizwa leyo then uqale ucabange futhi uthi no bengikade ngingacabangi kanjeni because uma wenza into nanoma yini uma wenza kahle iba khona le nto ekufakazelayo ukuthi ayi cha yabo la noma ngingasho ukuthi ngi-right kodwa ngibonile ukuthi cha la ngempela kukhona isandla nje besithintile ngokufana noma sekuvuka lento awuvela uvuke nje yenzeke overnight but ibuildwa izinto ezincane. Qala ke ukhalime lo moya ukuthi ngalesikhathi kuvuka inhlanhla nethi ha uzipho uthenga imoto uyayizwa leyo nto kube khona into estrikeayo nje uyizwa ukuthi hayibo iyaqhubeka hey cisha lowo mlilo ukuze ukwazi ukuthi uqhubeke. So ukushayeka kukhona futhi ukushayeka kwabantu almost bonke abangekashayeki bafethu siyanibongela kodwa kuyeza ngisho njalo nami Zipho ngithi cha yabo indlela that umuntu ijene seke ihambe ngakhona angisho ukuthi I'm a master of everything kodwa indlela mina ilife esengiyibuka ngakhona sengiyibuka ngelisi ukuthi ilife it's not what I think ilife ile ukuthi sivuke namhlanje sazohlala la ukuthi kusasa bengicabanga ukuthi ngizoya ePavilion cha indlela izojika futhi ishone kwenye indawo that is the real life kodwa it's always good to have something to say kusasa njengoba ngivuka ngizovuka ngenzani and njengoba ngenza lokho ngikwenzela ukuthi achieve ini. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you so much. Yes, broken, but never destroyed. Broken, but never destroyed. We are still at the same issue. Senzenjani, we are messed up, izinto ziphihlikile manje asazi nanokuthi sihambe phi. You know, kumabheketwane sishiyiwe bakwethu sishiyiwe umyeni uhambile ke manje ngisele nabantwana usithini mengabe sithi broken but never destroyed. You know ukuthi the tower has fallen, but how can I say I am broken but I'm never destroyed when I know ukuthi everything is just ama ashes wodwa ke nje angazi ngizothatha nihlanganise nani.
Awesome. Thank you, Val, for having us. Wow, guys, I'm floating. I am excited for environment sigion. Nokulalela inkulumo ehlukeneyo and views of different women from different ages and different experiences as well. And I think they've covered different aspects of impilo yomuntu nje general, but ngenxa ukuthi namhlanje i-context yethu ikumuntu wesifazane ngenxa ukuthi silekelela umuntu wesifazane ngabe omncane osakhula noma upart nendawo osekukhona sekuachievile kodwa futhi usaqhubeka noma oseyitshela ukuthi use-arrivile kuvele kube amahlephihlephi nje bobuchaza. I don't know how I want to start it, but when you look at the word of God, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 8-9, which I think last draw corner, I'm broken, but I'm not destroyed. If you look at verse before for we have treasures in this clays, in these jars of clay. So in Dabasi, before speakers pihlizeka wembalizana. Kunengcebo wonke umuntu wesifazane ophilayo njengamanje noma ngabe usephoyinti wenza lento wena mlaleli mhlawumbe uthi mawubheka ngoba uzuthola space and time in life la uzibona ngathi mhlawumbe you are holler than thou, but esephoyinti enjalo enza izinto omunye umuntu athi mayezibuka abone ngathi ziphambene ayikhishiwe ingcebo isaphakathi kulolo bumba. Okay, so that I want you to ulalele into uzuyizwe mangabe sengifika la ko destroyed. Number 2, ozelwe manje njengoba kusele ibhodi khona okhipha umntwana njengamanje uma emkhiphe emncane 0 months ufika uphethe ingcebo eyitshenzani zobumba. Ingakho ithi noma ina 9 years ireshwe ina 9 years vulnerable ingane iratio ina 9 years silekelele kunama social worker la ngayonke indlela, but usathane indlela ahlekisa ngayo njengoba kuthi ngaphansi kwenyawo zethu ukuthi noma ngasiphihliza siphahlaze asiphoqoze asishaye isidresi kodwa ingcebo ifihliwe ingaphakathi iseyitshenzani zodaka. Right? Ngifuna umuntu osesifazane onjengamanje othi kuphele konke angizwe njengoba ngiza nayo lento. Nango omunye wesifazane ushadile kade kumnanje emshadweni kuba nje ngokucicane kuphozwa kushaya ama-outfits afanayo uyabona uzohale la ubuka uthi Nkosi yami wathi ubabes ngiyofika lapha ya uyayibona le ndaba uthi usathi usajabulela leyo nto uze kuthiwa hayi inhlekelele ifikile ekhaya ukuthi udivorceile ushiwe umuntu kodwa ingcebo isasele ephi eyitsheni zobumba. I-emphasis yami nje lapho ukuthi hayi bandla lento yengcebo uThixo wasilekelela ukuthi wathi hlele eyitsheni zobumba, right? Omunye ayesikoleni ayofunda uyabona eze kahle njena sekumele aqashwe phela i-degree nje ubumuzwa nje PhD uyabona. For us it's inevitable ukuthi umuntu one PhD into zakushithi nje zigrand ubisi umnyeni uyabona nje yonke into irrelevant ngoba uMogal une PhD vele ke athi umnyeni ke hlala ke ne PhD yakho angidizi uyabona usufundile usu-right but you are lonely and alone. Ngiyabona into singayixoxa masabazalwane kube ngathi nje glory to Jesus hallelujah masiphuma enkonzweni uyolala wedwa uyocabanga kuze kuse u-alone ubuhliphihliphi lobo buchaza umbali, but izwi lenkosi lithi noma kunjalo ingcebo yona isaphi khona iphakathi eyitsheni zobumba. So yonke lento izama ukusivezelana ngejeni yomuntu wesifazane in particular ukuthi empilweni ufika ufunde ku-university kuma-education systems. You learn from the political system, indaba zokuvota nani. You learn from the economical system, how to preserve money, wealth, and all of that, and many other sectors and dimensions. But kunenye dimension ehambela yodwa nje ekuthiwa University of Life. Uyangizwa mpalizana? I-University yempilo. Le umsebenzi wayo ilento ebisho uMazuma ukuthi umuntu ezala uNkulunkulu kuba nezinto ayikhuluma phe kwakhe. Mase eyikhuluma phe kwakho mase nemvelo nako kokuseduze kwakhe kusebenzelana ukuthi egcineni lokho kusho uNkulunkulu ngoba izwi lenkosi lithi uNkulunkulu izwi lakhe make walikhipha uyalinda. Athi watch it alibona ukuthi liyaphumelela yini. Abanye bethu siba nenhlanhla okuzalwa emakhaya right, sibe nenhlanhla yokuya ema-university. Uyabona kube ngathi sa escape impilo sa escape. Uyabona asiqonda awukwazi ureshwe, awukwazi ulahlwe, awukwazi urejectwe. But ngicela ukukutshela Mogal kunesikhathi esizofika to University of Life. La ziqoqwa zonke ke manje sekuzobonakala lengcebe yashuthe kwakuwe okusho ukuthi ofundile nongafundile uzofikelwa isikhathi ingakho umshumele ethi yonke into inesikhathi nethuba sokuthi iUniversity of Life ilethe izinto kuwe ezizozama ukuthi njani zizo bring forth zizoletha lengcebe la ngaphakathi ingakho umuntu esikole nayo bi social worker gwiqiqi use media executive yabona because kuhanjiswana kakhulu nani nengcebo. I went to school, I studied whatever I studied at university, but it only makes sense to me now mbali ukuthi uNkulunkulu wayenganginikile emfundo ngoba ethi ibumogelo ofundile wayengiprepare ukuthi kusazofika isikhathi la kuzofika iUniversity of Life izokhiqiza lengcebe la kimi. Right, part 2 ke manje ukuthi sekuhliphizelwani ke. Uma ngabe ulifundela ilivesi lithi ke siyacindezelwa nxa sonke. Akucindezela umbali cindezela ingcebo le. Uyabona? Kodwa asinyinyeki, right? Ngithanda ukube ngifake nesingisi ngoba igeneration namhlanje thanda kakhulu isingisi. And I want to quote it because so that by the time I come to destroyed sengichaze kahle ithi na we are hard pressed on every side. So ayikho ingxenye yakho umuntu wesifazane ngeke ithintwe. Lokho nje akuhambe kuyi general knowledge. Uhambe nakho kube yini consciousness. Uhambe nakho kube lento esho ubabes ukuthi uDMO girl. Uyabona mawuvuka nje ekseni musu kuyitshela khona izinto zakho engeke zize ithintwe. Uma unengane yakho uyoke empilweni yakho umuntu wesifazane usuthi umkhulise waqeda. Ifike into ithi ngizothinta ingcebo esesayidini lokuthi ukhulisa ubaby girl. Uthi ukwenze konke uze kuthiwe nje ukhulele futhi ukhulela ingane kaHobolicious. Ubokwazi ke Mogel ukuthi mawusufike leso stage sekuzonyakaziswa ingcebo you are being pressed on every side. Akeve inkinga mbala umuntu wesifazane ofaka izinto zikaNkulunkulu kodwa ongakaza kuthintwe wonke ama side akhe ngoba ukuthi mangabe efika kwezinye izinto abuschoose me angakwazi ngisho ukuyikhulekela angakwazi ngisho ukungena ezinyaweni zabantu besifazane athi kwenzeka kanjani ngosibani lokhu bekholwa kangaka mase uyabona ukuthi ile nhlobo kaClabus le engakaze yenze njani ithintwe pressed on every side. Uyabona so mina ngiyakujabulela uma umuntu wesifazane kufika isikhathi sokuthi impilo yakho just before you get 40 usho ujahe madoda amakhono nkathintekile ngoba usungakwazi ukuphuma njena ubangeni bathi bekhala bethi baxayekile bathi balahli ukuthi ayithina ke labo siphuma khona. Uyabona kodwa siqhubekeni. So I'm saying stage sokuqala se University of Life first year wakhona is that alikho ikhona elingezothintwa uzothi worshipa nje umbali umpongoloza uthi uma ubamba imic sithi hala masayina mase uzothintwa nje kwiside lama relationships ungabikho nje umfana oseklisha down naye nokufunayo kube ngathi khona into wrong kuwena kanti kuthintwa lelo side lakho ukuze mangabe uthi mina ngenzi vicious women ambassadors bazofika oMogel bathi mbali ngilahliwe ungabeke manje usu deputy God and deputy Jesus you can't relate nezimo zabo kanti mawumogel othintwe wonke amacala uzokwazi ukuthi stand and ukwazi ukubanikeza an advice going forward. Okay, so lithi lenkosi we are hard pressed on every side. Lalela ke Mogel umphako but we are not crushed. The biggest mistake noma angathi mistake ngoba uma usemzweni okuthintwa amasayidi kuye kube ngathi awuphilile nasekhanda naba bethi bayakuthanda bayahlehla ngoba phela ngeke uhlale eduze komuntu okuthintwa into zakhe okudilizwa yonke into ngoba nawe uyasaba ukuthi ngahle kudilizwe nezakho but inasi isithembiso onikwe sona. You'll never be crushed. igama lesingisi makhuyo ngumuntu into ecrashwayo. You know, when I'm saying I'm crushing maize or I'm crushing whatever, ngisuke ngifuna ukufika to the core of it. So that mase ngicrushile ngizoyishintsha shape, ngizoyishintsha function, ngizoyishintsha iDNA yayo. God is saying noma singayi but iDNA yethu ayishintshe. So zwakala ngelinye ilanga sibamba imic sithi ngimbabazo wangifelela niculo lami kuthiwa kanjani loyana simazi ukuthi kade shiyiwe zololoko inkinga noma bangangishiya abantu kodwa ingcebe iyasala and uma ngabe sengithintwe wonke amakhona but angibi crushed. So your take home woman is one, noma ngaba amahliphi angakanani ufuna ukuwabuka amahliphi akho uwafake kuma levels and say but I'm not crushed. Okay? And then as I move towards closure, imisiti ena we are persecuted but we are not abandoned. EleZulu lithi ena siyashushiswa. Kusho kanjalo ngeZulu siyashushiswa kodwa sishiyiwe. Uyazi ukuthi ena igama lithi persecuted umuntu aka persecutwa for nothing. Most in political language, you are persecuted either because of your race, njengathi nabantu abanyama sike sahlushela ukuthi sibamnyama nje sinebaleni nje asina lutho asina mamention akukhulu esinako but sibamnyama nje umuntu masibuka akachazeki uyabona wembali usazoke umuntu engakufunela ukuthi nje unale yanto epink egqoke into ecrown lapha. People are still going to persecute you for nothing. For the mere fact that you are existing, you are trying to do izenzo media. Let me tell you, Mbali, uzokufela lokho. Kuthiwa ngesiZulu siyalifela ubala. Uma umuntu wesifazane usazofela ukuthi nje wena nomnyeni wakho. Mangabe umuntu osifazane who's in business, usazofela ukuthi ubabes vele ubezitshela ukuthi uyini. So University of Life takes you to that level, which is second year ngelanguage yethu yakudala, where angani yabathi ngizama ukuchaza amaphihli ngifuna nosekhaya ke iviewer yethu abone ukuthi mina kushuthi ngisaku1 mhlambe la ngisathintwa amaside onke noma mina sengikuphathula esengizondela into yami abantu basokuzondela into yakho nje ukuthi wena monika imic uyakhuluma nawe awazi mabengakubuza ukuthi awusiniki mhlambe ireceipt uthi wenza kayi awazi into that just comes evele ifike kuwena but kunabantu abazokuzondela leyo nto bakuzwe babamba ama meeting a serious kuthiwa umogeli niyambona nothi usijwayela kabi uzitshela ukuthi uyini meanwhile when you don't even know you possess the thing. So part 2 we life is to go through persecution because of what you have, because of the ministry that you have, because of the business abanye bafela ukuthi bahle ukuthi ngophela wakucela ukuthi bamuhle nawo ungaba nje izombi mayikhona indlela oba izombi kuthiwa ena avethanda ukuthi kuvele yena yedwa cha akavelile bakithi Thixo wamphiba letho ukucaca kunelethu uyabona asim embrace njalo uyakufela kwakhona lokho right. As we move towards the end of this verse and then mangabe isifika ngasigcineni ithi after we have gone through ekutheni ke siya persecutwa but mase iza kulelela mbali kalithandayo la athi we are broken but you are not destroyed. Uyabona ukuthi ena awuthi uqala empilweni ufike ko broken ihigher grade leyo suka sesiya ekujikeni kwamaphethelo usuku usuzonqwamana nezinto zakho uNkulunkulu esezokunikeza lithi zilenkosi uNkulunkulu abazi wabalungisisa ngani nabalungisisile wababiza yabona so uma usufika la ko broken yonke into bakithi ephuliwe ngithi mina ngesingisi contact ihash igama layo amahash ahlukene ngo2 khona ihashe ekuthiwa broken horse and a normal horse. A broken horse ihashe elidala ngokubuka kuKambali noZipho and ihashi ehluliwe intando yalo. I'm going to repeat that. It's a horse intando, the will esuke ihluliwe. Either balithwalisa amasaka or baligijimisa balifaka amatomu but into eyenza libe more expensive than a young stallion or a young horse is because lo mncane usaqabashiya ngeke uyabona but lo mdala yena usethi mangabe fika thibe nje athi hayi ngobe engaphilile ekhaya uhluliwe intando. So uma umuntu wesifazane kufika ijeni noma kufika isikhathi empilweni la uba broken uqheshulwe sike sathi sidiscussa no babes ekseni ukuthi kule stage sempilo ila usuku ujethi yonke iduplanile ufundile unama hips unefika ucula kahle esontweni uyafasta uvele kube ne mishappening ukuthi nje vum kufika into ongayilindele. It's a stage that must come empilweni la uphulwa mbali uyabona mangathatha le mic manje noma ingenamizwa ngiyiphule nina enibukayo ningathi awuyazi yahlunga into ayenzayo noma imic ingazweli because uma kuphula umuntu kusuke kungadlalwa kusuke kunezinto ezihlulwayo kuwena ngenxa yokuthi ijeni yakho awukwazi ukuyihambisana lenkani yakini awukwazi ukuyihamba le jeni usana lokuphakama ukuthi wena wazi operpendicular no parallel besingisi yabona funa uphulwe ngalendlela ukuthi whether you know parallel noma umazi azathi uPauli ngiyakwazi ukuba phezulu kodwa ngiyakwazi ukuba phansi kodwa ezintweni zonke ngifunde ukwenjani ukweneliseka. So when we are broken, umuntu oyisiphukuphuku wesifazane uyahamba ohleba ngawo atshela abantu athi nimbonile eneyitshela ukuthi izinto zakhe ziyabheda kanti aka understand ukuthi ungena kwijika lokugcina le journey yempilo which is to be broken. And uNkulunkulu does not only break you uyakuthembisa ukuthi yabo njengoba ngikubreaka ngithumela amava life issues people obathanda ngalendlela ukuthi uneshoba ngakufela only to find ukuthi they are holding the trigger behind the bullet ekubulalayo. It's a process of being broken. But uNkulunkulu uthembisa we are not destroyed. Do you know why we are not destroyed? When we destroy something is sikhiphe iDNA yayo nobunjalo bayo. Yingakho sinabantu abanjengo Oprah. Oprah was raped I don't know how many times by abantu abayihlala nabo ama relatives zakhe has been kuthiwa khona la uyafika kuthiwa Oprah ubuso bakho ngathi nje abunayincasa eTV. Uyakhumbula ukuthi ngithe na wena abantu basazozondela into ayiyona uOprah could have given up wayiyeka lena but namhlanje uOprah into ayiyona is a result of being broken but uNkulunkulu wagcina lento ukuthi they will break you but they will not destroy you. So I want to close by saying women out there arise TALITA KOUM because noma ngabe yini noma kuthi uluze yonke into uluza ingane waluza imali waluza imfundo waxoshwa waluza umnyeni angazi nje ukuthi ngabe yini oyiluzile yonke into but awukwazi ukuluza the treasure because the treasure ibhenkiwe kuwena. And as soon as you realize ukuthi you know what I'm down and out but uNkulunkulu uthi you are not out you are still reconcilable. And emva kwalokho maku realize lokho lento kadithi yafi ibonakala ihlangana ingakho masemagodi esigodini samathambo omilayo kuthiwa kwasuka umsipha wayofuna omunye umsipha wakhona kwasuka ithambo umuntu oyenza imove lapha lathi ithambo gaqa kwathi uyapi ithambo wathi ngiyofuna umlenze la ungakhona ngoba kwase kuqala iprocess restoration. The brokenness has been done yaphela ngoba noma unga broken beyond repair isikhathi sokuphela kokuba broken siyofika and masifike egcineni it's inevitable. The only thing angimele ingene manje ukuthi unjani upick into zakho and be yourself. So you can't be broken in always in every shape and one that but I can tell you and I want to assure you you will never be destroyed. Thank you.
Wow, that was mouthful. Ngiyakholela ukuthi kuthina sonke sisemakhaya sizwe ngokwanele. Broken but never destroyed. Broken but never destroyed. Hambi yofunda makufundeka. Hambi equip ngalendlela thatha lonke ulwazi olukhona oluchithiwe. Ushilo usamke wathi education is accessible to everyone njengamanje. Asekho ke manje isikhathi sokuthi uhlale uthi ngiyasaba mina ukwenza ukuthi ipoverty ke ayinamahloni ngeke ngisho njalo ukuthi thina singana amahloni sibe nokwesaba kodwa ipoverty ayisabumuntu. So we have to, at the end of the day, to overcome every kind of fear that comes to attack our courage. And then we make sure ukuthi ke character yethu doesn't stand between us and our destinies and the goals that we have to achieve. Because njengoba eshilo usisibhebs wathi sometimes ithina sibuye sibe stumbling block between izinto ekufanele ngabe siyaz achieve. Sekwenzeke konke ke ingcebe ifihliwe phakathi kwethu noma ngabe kuthiwa ke sekwenzekeni ngathi esashiwa elodiba kodwa ikhona into ezosibuyisa ngelinye ilanga le yangcebo le efihliwe ethi noma usulele phansi ngisho usuyisidaka ithi mina ngiyamazo wangifaka la phakathi kwakho ungasavuswa ukwazi kwakho ungasavuswa education sekuvuka ingcebo isithi hayi wena. There's this word that says imvelo yenze njani iyabubula ilinde ilinde ukuvezwa kwamadodana namadodakazi. Yabona leyo verse ivele ingenze ngihlanye ukuthi sometimes thina siye singazazi ukuthi singoba, but sithi masihamba uthola ukuthi mhlawumbe itshele yakubuka ukuthi hey wadakwa ntombazana, ukuba bawazi ukuthi uhlobo lwengcebe elifihlwe phakathi kwakho ngawukho kule ndawo kuyona njengamanje. Ngenze example ngithi if into ungathatha intombazane yasebukhosini uyifice nje ibhizi nje ebar angeke uzuyifice kodwa uyifica in certain bars because of level ekuyona, you understand. And then it comes back to the fact that later the show says babes ukuthi if you don't know who you are, usathane wenza sure ukuthi ukufihlela into eyiyo, wenza sure ukuthi akafuni uzuzwazi uzufike into the understanding of who you are, akafuni uzuyazi nalengcebe khona phakathi kwakho ngoba uyazi ukuthi uyingozi kangakanani mhla wazazi ukuthi uyini. So we are here as virtuous women ambassadors to say arise muntu wesifazane, kukhona lento ephakathi kuwena, kukhona lento engaphakathi kuwena, enza sure ukuthi awufi nalengcebe uNkulunkulu ayifake kuwena. Sizothi arise from dust and ashes. I don't care noma ngabe kuthiwa uzizwa njengamanje engazakusahambeki ke Nkosi yami, kodwa ikhona into ezokuvusa uthi ngelinye ilanga umazuma uma ngabe quoteizwi elilapha kuIsaiah chapter 6 uthi arise and shine for the glory of the Lord has come upon us. Ngamanye amazwi kunenkazimulo esinikeziwe, into yodwa ukuthi thina nje sithi shine. Sithatha step nje sidodwa sithi nje shine. Ikhona lento iphakathi kwakho. Ake uvuke umuntu wesifazane, ake usiqhathanisa njengamanje. Siyazi bakhona abantu besilisa abanye bethu we depend so much to abantu besilisa. Ake uzinze lokwakho nje, ake uzinikeze ube negama. Yes, you have a lot of people who are looking up to you. Kodwa ake usukumele wena njengamanje, ake usukumele wena, ake usukumele wena ukuthi mina Nkosi, you knew me before I was formed in my mother's womb. Who am I? Njengoba ngihamba ngilambatha nje ngiyubani mina emhlabeni Nkosi. We want women to arise and take dominion and take authority of who they are so that they can come to their destinies bephelele be collected with everything uNkulunkulu akabanikeze. Sizothi woman arise. Hashtag woman arise. Wow, thank you so much ladies. Thank you so much. Siyathemba ukuthi njengoba lapha ekhaya uyazama awuphithizele ke nje namhlanje. Ake uzifuna ungene emthandazweni uphume ungene eGoogle uphume uzama ukufuna nje ukuthi mina umsitho khona ithine yami into imi ngakuphi. Please don't forget to like our page. Uma ngabe kuukuthi ubona kumngane wakho le video, just like our page. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See Virtuous Women Ambassadors. Please catch us next time. We are definitely coming again. Catch us next time. We'll do it. We're still continuing, ladies, with the Women's Talk show, and we'll be bringing more ladies with more insight. Abazala ngeke asihlehli. Forward we go. Sishawe igiyel shona phambili. Noma shayekile sinjalo ngeke ngithi kuqanga amadolo ucrawle uyoze kufika amandla ukuthi uzuhambe ngeenyawo. Thank you so much to all our viewers. Tune in with us, Virtuous Women Ambassadors. We love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Ciao.